Hello, and welcome to Pharmacist Answers. I'm Cynthia, and I will be your host. You're listening to my Periscope broadcast turned podcast. Hope you enjoy.
Hey everybody, I wanted to talk a little bit about something that came up in a Facebook group that I thought was very important, and it surprised me at how much misinformation that was out there. A question came down about an over-the-counter migraine medicine called Excedrin migraine. And if you don't know, Excedrin migraine has several ingredients in it, 3 of them to be exact. One of them is the generic for Tylenol. The second one is aspirin. The third one is caffeine. And so the question was, if I took the recommended dose on the bottle and in a couple hours it's not working, can I take another dose even though the bottle says don't take more until like so many hours pass? I think it's 4 to 6 hours. And there was a lot of responses. Some were true, some were not, some were based on just personal experience. And the premise of the suggestion was, the guy, he said, I'm a big guy, I weigh, I have more mass than a normal person, so maybe I need more medicine. And that's not true. So I had to add my 2 cents in there, and it kind of sparked something that maybe this is some information that a lot of people don't know. The particular ingredient in question that can be so dangerous, even though society and media and a lot of information throughout history, at least in my lifetime, has said that the acetaminophen ingredient, which is the generic for Tylenol, is extremely, extremely safe. When they've done studies regarding deaths caused by acetaminophen overdose, they are finding that people, children and adults alike, are dying from having too much of the medication in very, very, very small amounts over what's recommended on the bottle. And just a brief explanation of how the Tylenol ingredient works. Acetaminophen is really hard and fun to say. If you need to get into a tongue twister war with somebody, you can give it a try. But I'll just call it generic Tylenol for now. Saves the syllables and me getting tongue-tied. But it is processed by your liver. And your liver has these things, they call them enzymes, but they are like little boats that carry drug from one place to the other and cause them to make changes so then your body can use them when they get to the other side. And so Tylenol goes through your liver just like that, rides in its own little boat, and to get to the other side for your body to use it to help reduce pain, to help reduce fever, those kinds of things that it's used for. The problem is, if too much Tylenol gets bottled up on one side of the river, the other things start happening to it, and it becomes very toxic because your body doesn't have its own cleaning system to help this bottleneck and keep everybody in line and keep everybody in order. So things start going crazy, and it not only damages your liver, but that toxic substance of Tylenol, when it can't be used, when all the boats are full, can actually damage the DNA of your body. And the only way, since your body doesn't have its own natural cleaning system for this particular compound that Tylenol turns into, the only way to get it cleaned out and taken care of is for you to receive emergency attention and receive some other pharmaceutical that can help bind it up, tie it up, and get it back on the right boat. And most likely, if somebody's had too much Tylenol, it takes about 4 days for them to actually experience any kind of symptoms of liver or DNA damage, and therefore it's probably too late for them to receive help anyway. So, my public service announcement to you, please do not take more Tylenol than is recommended. Because they did the studies of Tylenol related deaths and found that it didn't take a whole lot extra for it to actually hurt or kill somebody, they changed the recommendations. That's what's on the Tylenol and generic bottles now. The maximum dose of Tylenol right now, no more than 3,000 milligrams in 24 hours. So if you have extra strength Tylenol in your cabinet right now, or some generic version of it, each tablet is 500 milligrams. And sometimes the bottle will say take 1 to 2 tablets every 6 hours. So 500 milligrams times 2 is 1,000. So you can take 3 doses of 1,000 milligrams of Tylenol in a day. and that is all. And that's pushing it. And so when it comes to other over-the-counter pain relievers, like the first, in the example I gave, the Excedrin has aspirin in it. The side effect of aspirin can be stomach upset, but it takes a whole lot more pills over a whole lot more days of aspirin to hurt you than it does for Tylenol to hurt you. Also, the side effects of the NSAIDs, the non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, that includes aspirin, that includes ibuprofen, that includes naproxen. Ibuprofen is Advil or Motrin. Both of those are trade names of the same generic ingredient, same strength. Naproxen is Aleve, and it has its own set of directions. The side effects of getting too much of those drugs are much more instantaneous than the Tylenol as well. So if you end up having too much of that, then you will know right off the bat that you've taken too much, and you can back off of that, and your body can adjust and then be able to heal itself from having too much of that. Whereas with the Tylenol, you damage your liver and it's done, or you don't know that it's been damaged until it's too late, and then you're done. So I really don't recommend anybody taking more than what's recommended on the bottle. And I know that some people are smart enough or have gone to the doctor for different things enough to know that ibuprofen and naproxen both have a prescription strength that the doctor can recommend you, and you can probably smart enough to know how to do the math to say, well, this is the over-the-counter this strength and this is the prescription strength, then I can do this much over-the-counter to equal prescription. So I'm much more lenient if people take more medication of a Advil or Aleve or their generics, or even aspirin than what's recommended, because your body can recoup from that a lot better than it can from the Tylenol. I am going to sign off now and drive safely in the rain while I'm headed to work. And y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
Thanks for listening. Be sure to subscribe to the show on iTunes so you don't miss an episode. You can find the show notes at pharmacistanswershere.wordpress.com. If you want to join the conversation live, follow me on Periscope at Cyn Hendrix, CYNHENDRIX. You can also share your questions and comments with me on Twitter at Cyn Hendrix, or email the podcast at pharmacistanswershere@gmail.com.